Hello, coin collectors out there. Welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. Hopefully everyone is having a great day as always. In today's video, we are going to be looking at this coin right here. You probably can already see the very noticeable error on it. It's got this huge cut at the top right here, right where the cross should be. So a very cool coin that I found while going through some 6-pence coins. It's got the big cut at the top right here, as well as when we flip it over, it's got this cut on the edge of the coin as well. So we see that extra kind of blob there at the bottom. So we'll focus in on that. But before we get to that, I want to bring your attention to the fact that I now have a separate channel for UK coins. It's been a kind of a recent kind of interest of mine. I inherited a decent amount of these UK coins from a relative that passed away. These ones right here are the 6-pence coins. They are 50% silver. They're a pretty small coin, so not too much actual silver content to them. But these ones up here, about 25 of them in total. These are all the half-crown coins. And these coins have 14-gram total weight to them. So about 7 grams of actual silver are included in these coins. We flip them over and we've got kind of this one right here is 1923. So this one will have George V on it. I've got some of them that have Queen Victoria actually on the obverse of the coin. They're kind of that old. So we've got George V. These ones that we're looking at right here from 1937, 38, 39, those will have George VI on them. So kind of a recent kind of interest of mine is these UK coins, and found this very cool cut error when looking through them. So let's zoom in on it, and we'll kind of talk about what a cut error is and kind of what to look for. So as you can see, a cut error, like we're looking at the top right here, is a cut on a coin is damaged area resembling a blob on the surface of the coin. The cud is raised above the field. So we've got the normal field right here. The cud is raised above that, obliterating the device or the inscription where it appears. Now on a regular 6-pence coin from this time, it should have a cross right here at the top. So what must have happened is there must have been a die crack or a die break that has, somehow become very severe. And this can form from a die chips where part of a die surface has become damaged or broken away. So the coins, they come out on these blank kind of planchets, and then the die, which has all the design characteristics to it, smacks or kind of punches that planchet and then forms the design. Now, if the die cracks or gets broken or damaged in any way, they try and replace them before that happens, but every once in a while it will get broken and they'll not realize it, and they'll still be producing coins, and that's when you get some pretty cool error coins such as this one right here. Now, some experts in the coin variety hobby insist that the blob is called a cud, and the damaged part of the die must include part of the edge of the die. Although this is the purest definition in everyday numismatic communication, you'll see the term cud used to describe a blob created by any die chip or serious die crack, regardless of the placement on the coin. So we've got kind of both kind of the purest and the non-purest version. We've got the cud on the edge right here, so that would kind of meet that pure definition of a cud. Now, it's kind of interesting that we have it, on both the very top and the very bottom, two different parts of the coin, but we've got that extra metal right there on the bottom, as well as the top right here. So the, completely obliterated where the cross should have been at the top of the coin. So that's a very cool coin error. I don't know the value associated with this particular error. I've got reference guide for US error coins, but none for UK. So if you are aware, feel free to reach out and let me know where I could go to kind of price this error coin. But before we kind of sign off, I do want to give you some of the basic details of the coin in case you are new to these 6-pence coins. I'll bring in we've got a 1937 right here, 1938 and a 1939, all part of this kind of cool collection that I'm building out. So this particular coin was made from 1937 until 1946. Its value is the 6 pence coin, as we see kind of the denomination on the bottom of the coin right here. This series was made from 1937 to 1946. Its value is 6 pence, which is 1/2 of a shilling. The currency was the pound sterling. This was used from 1158 to 1970 before they switched over to the decimalization system. So they're no longer using this because obviously pretty confusing to know the different currency values unless you're a United Kingdom member, and kind of that's been passed down from family legacy. But this is pre-decimalization system. The weight of the coin is 2.83 grams. It's got a 50% silver composition to it. I know some people like only the 90% silver because if you were to melt this down, it would create a lot of extra waste that you don't really want if you're just after the silver, because you'd have 50% of it would be waste, only 50% of it would be good silver to it. On the reverse side of the coin, what you're looking at is a crowned royal cipher, which is dividing the date. So we've got the royal cipher right here, the crown on the top, we've got the date 1937, 1938 on this one, and then 1939 on this one. The denomination is below. The engraver on this coin, like a lot of UK coins, is George Kruger Gray. So we've got the KG initials right here, and right here. This one's pretty worn out. But as far as the mintages of these coins go, relatively low. 22 million were made for this coin right here in 1937. 13 million were made for this one in 1938, and then 28 million were made for this one right here in 1939. There were 28 million of these were made. They also did make proof coins for all three of these years, and in 1937 they made a special matte proof coin for the 1937 6 pence coin. That is going to be the rarest and hardest to find because there were only 4 of them of that matte proof coin were made in 1937. In 1937, they made 26,400 of the regular proof strike coins, but just 4 of the matte proof coins. When we flip it over to the front side of the coin, we'll see George VI on the obverse side. Now, prior to 1937, from 1927 till 1936, we had George V. So this is kind of a cool side-by-side comparison right here. We can see, they obviously look a little different. They're both uncrowned portraits of them. But we've got George V right here with just the V, and then we've got the VI for George VI on this coin right here. The design on the reverse is also different, completely different design. What you're looking at on the left side of the coin right here, on the reverse side, it's the 3 oak springs. So we've got 1, 2, and then 3. 3 oak kind of springs, and then 6 acorns, 2 each coming across. Now this coin's obviously pretty well worn out, so we can't see it quite as well, but 3 oak branch, 3 oak stems, 6 acorns in total. It says 6 pence going across the top right here. This coin is going to have the same weight of 2.83 grams and the same diameter of 19.3 millimeters. In the year 1930, there were 16,990,200 of these that were made. I don't think I mentioned the values of these coins, so let's get into that real quick. For the 1937, pretty much all of these are going to have kind of similar values as they have relatively close mintages to them. Not factoring in that this one right here is an error coin, but these 3 right here in good condition, they'll be around 75 to 96 cents. In very fine condition, around $2. In uncirculated condition, $5, $5 to $7, depending on the specific grade of the coin. But this one right here, probably the best in the entire series. So that might be, $4 or $5, worth of coin right here, just based on the value and kind of the condition of the coin. Whereas this one right here is a little bit more worn out. This one will be worth more just based on the kind of blob, the cud error, as they call it in numismatic collecting, right here on the top of the coin. All right, everyone, that's all the info that I've got for you today. If you are into coin collecting, please do check out some of these other videos on the channel, as well as if you're into UK coins, remember I've got that separate channel, Big D UK coins, so please do check that out. You can see these silver sixpence and half crown coins that I've been making videos about recently. Thank you very much, everyone, and best of luck coin collecting out there. Enjoy.